everyone. Welcome to Catherine's Live Math Review. Today, we're going to be doing some busy bees and decimals. Remember, just be you. Yep. Let's start out with subtracting decimals. First thing you need to remember when you subtract decimals is make sure that your decimals line up straight. So I'm going to put mine right here. Cool. Now we're subtracting. 8 minus 3 is 5. 6 minus 6 is 0. And then 2 minus nothing is 2. Cool. Let's try this one. Once again, my decimals line up. I'm going to bring my decimal straight down. 3 minus 3 is 0. But 2 minus 6, we can't do that, can we? So I'm going to borrow. So that makes this a 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. And then 1 minus nothing is 1. All right. Let's try the next one. Remember, I have to line up my decimals. Can I take 5 minus 6? No. So I have to borrow. And that's okay. My neighbor doesn't mind if I borrow. 15 minus 6 is 9. 8 minus 4 is 4. And then 2 minus nothing is 2. Cool. I hope you're having fun. Let's look at this one. Once again, I have to line up my decimals. 3 minus 3 is 0. 9 minus 9 is 0. And then I just have a 3. All right. Let's look at the next one. 31.4 minus 5. Ooh. Well, I have to bring down my decimal. 4 minus 0 is 4. 1 minus 5, oh gosh, we can't do that. So we're going to have to borrow from our neighbor. So we have 11 minus 5, which is 6, and bring down the 2. Let's do this one. I have to bring down my decimal. 9 minus 4 is 5. But can I take 3 minus 6? No. I have to borrow from my neighbor. But like I said, my neighbor doesn't care. 13 minus 6 is 7. And then we just bring down the 2. All right. Let's try this one. Remember to bring down your decimal. 6 minus 4 is 2. 7 minus 3 is 4. And we don't have anything to subtract. So 1 minus nothing is 1. Cool. Let's try this one. We bring down our decimal. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 4, well, we can't do that, can we? So I'm going to borrow from my neighbor. 11 minus 4 is 7. And then I don't have anything left there. So it's 7.0 or just 7. Let's try this one. I'm going to bring my decimal straight down. 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 minus 7, oh, I can't do that, can I? So I'm going to borrow from my neighbor. 11 minus 7 is 4. 3 minus nothing is 3. Okay. How's everybody doing out there? Any questions so far? Okay. Would anyone like to make one up for this one? You can just type it in chat if you like. Okay, that's okay. Let's try this one. I'm going to bring down my decimal. 2 minus 9. Oh gosh, I can't do that. So I'm going to borrow from my neighbor. 12 minus 9 is 3. But 0 minus 3, oh, I can't do that either, can I? So I need to borrow from this neighbor. 10 minus 3 is 7. 2 minus, well, there's nothing there, is 2. Okay, Did anyone want to make up a subtraction for this hexagon? You can put it in the chat if you like. Okay, let's go to this one. Remember, first thing we have to do is bring down our decimal. 8 minus 3 is 5. 4 minus 5, oh, I can't do that, can I? So I need to borrow from my neighbor. 4 minus 5 is 1. And then 1 minus nothing is 1. All right. I'm just going to move my camera here a little bit. Okay. We haven't tried this one yet. Let's do that one. Remember to bring down our decimal. 7 minus 0 is 7. 5 minus 3 is 2. And 1 minus nothing is 1. All right. Let's go to this one. Remember to bring down my decimal. Tried to line my decimals up as best I could there, but there's my decimal. 4 minus 1 is 3. 9 minus 2 is 7. 2 minus nothing is 2. Okay. Hopefully you're getting the hang of it. Did anyone want to give me a subtraction to put in here? A decimal? Just type it in chat if you'd like. All right. Let's go to this one. Once again, I have to bring down my decimal. Cool. Now I'm going to do 5 minus 9. Oh, I can't do 5 minus 9, can I? So I'm going to borrow from my neighbor. Great. 15 minus 9 is 6. 0 minus 3. Oh, I can't do that either, can I? So I have to borrow from my neighbor. 10 minus 3 is 7. 2 minus nothing is 2. Great. Let's go to this one. I'm going to bring down my decimal. I can't take 2 minus 9, so I have to borrow from my neighbor. It's okay that my neighbor is to the left of the decimal point. Totally cool. 12 minus 9 is 3. 7 minus 9, oh gosh, we can't do that, can we? So I'm going to have to borrow from my neighbor again. 17 minus 9 is 6. Pardon me, 17 minus 9 is 8. Oh, Catherine, 6. No. 8, 8. I heard everybody. Let's try this one. I'm going to bring my decimal straight down. 3 minus 5. Oh, I can't do that, can I? So I'm going to borrow. 13 minus 5 is 8. 0 minus 1. Oh, I can't do that, can I? So I need to borrow from another neighbor. 10 minus 1 is 9. 3 minus nothing is 3. All right. This isn't so bad, is it? Let's try this one. I'm going to bring down my decimal. 9 minus 6 is 3. 5 minus 6. Oh, I can't do that, can I? So I have to borrow. 15 minus 6 is 9. And then we just have a 0. 0 minus nothing is 0, but we don't put it there. We just say 9.3. Let's try this one. I'm going to bring down my decimal. 0 minus 0 is 0. 7 minus 3 is 4. And 3 minus nothing is 3. All right. Does anyone have one to put in here for us today? You can just write it in chat. Let's look at this one. I'm going to bring down my decimal. 1 minus 9. Oh, I can't do that, can I? So I'm going to borrow. 11 minus 9 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. And then 1 minus nothing is 1. Okay. Let's look at our last one of the day. I'm going to bring down my decimal. 3 minus 9. Oh, I can't take 3 minus 9, can I? So I have to borrow from my neighbor. 13 minus 9 is 4. 3 minus 4, I can't do that either, can I? So I'm going to borrow again. 13 minus 4 is 9. 1 minus nothing is 1. And we did it. We did the whole thing. How about I give you a toughie? Try this one. 2 point. Ooh, we're going to subtract this one. This is a 2. 20.3 minus 3.4. Any ideas? Well, if you said bring down the decimal first, you are correct. Now we have to start borrowing because 3 minus 4, that doesn't work. But here's the problem. There's nothing to borrow over here, is there? So we have to borrow way over here. This becomes a 1 and this becomes a 10. But we still have to borrow to take 3 minus 4. So I'm going to take 1 away here, which makes a 9, and that makes a 13. 13 minus 4 is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. And 1 minus nothing is 1. All right, that's pretty cool. How about we try another one? 3.005 minus 0.013. Ooh, that looks like a tricky one, huh? Well, first we're going to bring down our decimal. Now I tried to line up my numbers the best I can. When you do this, that's really good. Line up your numbers. But we're going to start over here. 5 minus 3 is 2. But 0 minus 1, oh my gosh, I can't do that. So I have to borrow from my neighbor, but my neighbor doesn't have anything either. So we have to borrow from the other neighbor. This will become a 2, and this will become a 10. But I still have to borrow for this neighbor. If I borrow one here, I have a 9, and we'll have a 10. But guess what? I still, and that's right, 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1 is 9. Okay. 9 minus 0 is 9. And 2 minus nothing is 2. Woohoo! We did it. All right. Let me make up one more. Let's try that one. 9.06 minus 2.3. Cool. I'm going to line up my decimals. 6 minus nothing is, well, that's 6. 0 minus 3, I can't do that, can I? So I have to borrow from my neighbor. 10 minus 3 is 7. 8 minus 2 is 6. All right, and we filled up all of our honeycombs. Because just be you. Thank you for joining me, and I hope I see you next Thursday for another live math review with Catherine. If you have an idea of a math review you would like to see on Thursday, please let me know. You can put it in the comments below, or way up here, you can go to Catherine dot, pardon me, at math hub club. And in the subject, put Thursday math review. I haven't gotten any suggestions yet, so yours could be the first. How cool is that? Once again, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a really great afternoon.